Well, back here behind me, I'm fixing to cut out one of those circles with my router that we're going to get the next one for here. This thing is super noisy. And there you have it. I've got all these screwed down. We take them up. But before we do that, we need to mark them. And this is our center part for our router, which cuts out all the circles. So you can, get any size you want. Alright, now what we do, we do what's called bricklaying them. This is how you glue the things together, because you want to make sure you overlap all your joints. A is here, and then of course your last piece. Get the idea. So once you glue it, then it's going to be solid as one piece of full lumber. Well, okay, let me tell you something now. This is the lumber he gave me, which has got a whole bunch of knots in there. If it wasn't for those, I could sand it out and use this as a finish, but being that it's going to be painted, it really doesn't matter what kind of material is in here. That's why we're using masonite. We'll get a good surface, and then he can do his, well, we're gonna have a good surface for them to paint on, and we don't have to worry about these because these knots will bleed through the paint, and I know they're not gonna need that, but that's okay. It's a painted window anyway. We're fixing to set up here in a minute, and we're going to do the trim on the outside. Now the trims can't have any knots, so we're going to have to kind of, there again, you would think he'd give me something a little bit nicer than this, but he said he's not going to use it, and it's just got a couple of knots that we can get around, so it's going to work fine, especially after we sand it. Anyway, we're still moving along. Okay. Got the first one. piece of masonite is for that round window, And I've got to soak it down with some water and kind of let it sit there for a few minutes. I'll be back in about 10 minutes and then we'll put it in the thing. Okay, the masonite's been sitting there a while, so got some gingerbread on it, but that won't be a problem. All we're doing is just trying to get it, get it kind of halfway round. And by the way, this is 1/8 inch masonite. So it's just the waiting game now. Alright, I got a bunch of strips. These are going to be my testing strips anyway, but these are to hold the main one that I'm going to use in place, getting set. So, okay, now this is the one we're going to use, so we've got to get the right cut there, and we got to come back about, I think this is 1/8 of an inch, so we've got to come back about 1/8 of an inch so that we don't have a gap in there. And the way we do that, start off with the small one first. Well, I'm going to have to do it down here. You're not going to be able to see very well, but anywho, so where we have to cut it, oh shoot, now I don't even know where my pencil is. Oh, here it is. Then we mark this right there, come back 1/8 of an inch. Okay, and that's where we cut it. There's my mark, so I need to cut on the left side of that mark. Alrighty, let's see what we got. About 30 seconds more. All right, that shows to be it. By golly, we are getting there. Now we just got to cut it down the right size. And then it's just a matter of gluing. Alright, there's our seam. Looks great. That's the last dry fit we do. It's time for glue. Okay, we're going to use this trowel because since this is going to be panel glue, we got to make sure it's even. Okay, this stuff here is about 15-minute work time, so I don't have to be in a big hurry, but the cleanup is a mess if I'm not careful. And good thing about it, I've got my battery powered caulking gun. Boy, this thing is ideal for stuff like this when you're kind of in a hurry. Alright. One chance only. Oh gosh, where's my mark? Dadgummit. It's over here. Let's try it here, see if it'll fit. If not, we're gonna have to turn it around. Wish I'd have seen that, but I didn't. There's my mark. Okay. Now this is where it's going to get tough. It's going. Ah, got it. Oh boy, that's such a... Now let me get a little sandpaper because I've got about 15-minute work time before it's too late. Beautimus, beautimus. Okay, everything's gonna be fine till Monday morning or whenever. Cut in for the glass and we're done. Okay, well, we've got this finished. I didn't show you how to put the outside trim on or to do the small sticking to hold the glass in. I'm going to do that on a smaller scale. I had a router break down on me. Well, I should say burn it up. And then I just forgot all about getting the camera out. So I'll do it again. I'll get another section on just doing the trim and the glass stops. Glass goes in here, whatever size, 1/2 inch, 5/8, whatever. Then the glass stops go in. Nail them in and that's it. And now you've got a round window. And then of course the inside, they're going to have to order some trim for that. I'm not going to make that. And they just need to make sure they prime this thing really well. Okay, well, good luck on whatever you plan on doing.